into two like a math equation.
Yeah. Talk to him. What they thought was going on?
Welcome, everybody, to the PITT Legends podcast. I am your host, Nick Rivers. It's March 17th. It's March Madness. It's the Monday after Selection Sunday. There's only a certain type of player, certain type of athlete that knows what this feels like. And I'm glad and lucky to be joined with these PITT Legends who know what it feels like. No strangers to Selection Sunday. I'm joined by Gary McGee, Jermaine Dixon, and LeVance Fields. Fellas, Selection Sunday, a lot of snubs, a lot of surprises. There was no surprise. It looked like the SEC broke our record, broke the Big East record for having the most entrants into the dance. What were some things that stood out to you guys after Selection Sunday?
For me, the one thing that stood out to me was the 14 teams. I didn't think 14 teams were going to get in from the SEC. I look at a team like Texas with a 19-15 record, only 6 wins in conference. They did win some games in the SEC tournament. I didn't think it was enough. Also, I don't understand all the quad 1s, quad 2, quad 3 wins. I really don't get it too much. But I look at a team like George Mason, right? They won the regular season, the Atlantic 10. They split it. They shared with VCU. Then they end up playing in the championship game in their conference against VCU. And I don't know if y'all seen it. Jay Wright was like, he was ready to pick BYU to go all the way to the Sweet 16 until he seen that they drew VCU the first round. And George Mason took VCU to the wire in that conference. They won 26 games. For me, I feel like a team like that should get in. And with them not getting in, I say the NCAA might as well just take the Power 5 conferences and just start their own NCAA tournament. Because I feel like they're doing no service to the mid-majors. They're just pushing them to the side. Like, win 26 games, don't matter. You out. So that was mine. That was something that was crazy to me.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. The SEC getting 14 teams, it's kind of crazy. I felt that they would get 12. I thought 12 would be fair due to their conference with being so good and so many teams getting wins against quad 1 teams because there's so many quad 1 teams in their conference. But Texas, I like Texas. You know, guys, I've been high on Texas and Johnson all season. But I didn't think they were going to make the tournament. They got the 2 wins in their conference tournament, so I guess that led the selection committee to be, willing to put them in there. But the main thing that really blew my mind was North Carolina getting in the tournament. I thought that was diabolical, honestly. I'm just gonna be real. And their athletic director is on the selection committee. I think that's just a conflict of interest. I don't think that's fair. He claims he left the room. He had his boss come in there and say, yeah, he wasn't in there, but the guy got a $100,000 bonus for his team getting into the tournament. Like, he might have left the room, but they still knew we got to look out for our own. So I thought West Virginia was. I hate to say this, but I thought West Virginia was good enough to make the tournament this year. They had a resume, the quad 1 wins, a good conference schedule. So that's what I think. That was the main 2 things that really stuck out to me. Is definitely North Carolina sneaking in there somehow. I still can't believe they got in there. I thought they needed to beat Duke in that game that they came back, but they didn't. But they got in there.
G was reading my playbook. That was my 2 right there, and that St. John's is in the West region. I was surprised about them having to go out there since they're East team and they played as well as they did. I mean, they're a 2 seed, but still, I didn't think they would draw the West region. Have to go out that far.
Where's it at?
Who got the East region? I think it's San Fran. Oh, Duke got but Duke got 1 seed. Who got the 2 seed on the East?
I got you. Give me a second.
Oh, it's Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah. So I thought they probably would not be that far. But G took both of my teams. That's crazy. West Virginia as well. I thought they was good enough to be in. They had a good resume.
Who are quad 1 wins?
So quad 1 is you got it, Nick? You know what it is a little bit?
Let's see. Let's find it.
But while you looking for it, they said North Carolina was 1-12 against
OD
teams.
OD.
That's why he said it's diabolical, man. You heard it,
right? I get that. So then, but how do you
justify letting them? I don't know. That's crazy, right? I know where you're going. I don't know how you justify that. It's conflict of interest. You heard the man.
8,000 on the line. Give my man his money.
Give him his money. Don't give him my
So
way.
this is what it says.
So a quad 1 win is a team that you beat at home. The top 30 teams, they have to be ranked in the top 30 if you beat them at home. If you beat them at a neutral site, the team's ranked 1 through 50, and an away win of a team that's ranked 1 through 75. So that constitutes a quad 1 win. So North Carolina only had one of those out of 13. Wow, still made the tournament.
And what did West Virginia have? I want to say they had 5.
Let's see.
So at some point, Pitt was considered a quad 1 team.
Yep. When it was 12 and 4.
Okay, so West Virginia had 6 quad 1 wins.
He said 5-1-0.
6.
Look, Louisville, when they beat us at home, that was a quad 1 win.
For Louisville.
Yep.
Yep. Because at the time you played them.
Okay.
That's why that was a big loss for us. If we'd have been able to sneak that one out, that's big win at the crib. They definitely, you know what I'm saying? They definitely.
At the end of the day, it wasn't going to do nothing for us.
Nah, it would have helped us still. Cause
at that point of the season, it would
I would do what? Get to the NIT?
Nah, that would have helped us, bro. We would.
At that point of the season, that's just like having that. You know how having that win can just build momentum going into a game. Like that's a big win. We just blew it. You know what I mean?
That game, Clemson beating us at home was a quad 1 win for Clemson.
They were turning team.
We was giving up quad 1 wins, boy. We was good. We was right there. When you look back and you see North Carolina get in, we like all of like, yeah, we could have really got in. We could have snuck in.
A team like North Carolina, Texas, Oklahoma, who else got in? They should be the top teams for the NIT.
So Pitt was 1-9 in quad 1. Oh, my bad.
No,
so who should be?
They should be NIT teams. Should they not?
The teams that got in, they should be NIT?
Yeah, they should be in NIT. Oklahoma, bro. Oklahoma shouldn't be a 9 seed. And it's crazy that they made Louisville an 8 seed.
Yeah, Louisville
too.
That's wild.
That's disrespect. Yeah, what do you guys think about the disrespect they showed the ACC?
Don't UConn play Oklahoma? Pardon me, Nick. Hold up. Don't UConn play Oklahoma first round?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said Nick, though? You go back with
Yeah, how do you guys think the NCAA committee treated the ACC? I mean, you see Louisville with an 8 seed, only 4 teams got in. What do you guys think how the ACC did?
I think G gonna say it's all right because G said the ACC only should have got 3 teams. So getting North Carolina in was a plus, and the ACC was down. So I mean, I don't think they should have known the ACC. And like you said, North Carolina was an add-on. But I don't think Louisville should have been an 8 seed though. I think they should have been higher than that. Where were they ranked?
I'm about to see how many quad. They was ranked 13th when they lost to Duke.
They were ranked 13th. How are they an 8 seed? That's crazy.
So with me, like you said, I didn't think North Carolina should be in the tournament, but Louisville should have definitely been at least a 5 seed minimum. Like
if you're ranked 13th with your loss, the first 4, 8, 12, those should be 3 seeds. The first 12 should be 3 seeds. So they should be a 4th or 5th seed. If they lost and you move into 18 to something, they should be at least a 5th seed. I don't get how they move to the 8th seed.
4 and 6 in quad 1, so they have 4 quad 1 wins out of 10. That's not bad, but I guess it ain't good enough.
What conference you said should be combined last time, man?
The Big East and the ACC.
Yeah, they might as well just there.
Yeah, combine. Go ahead, combine them. You combine them. They got
combine them and pick out some of them bottom tiers.
Combine them. You got what? 7 teams in the tournament right now.
Yep.
Or 8.
Yo, 3 conferences combined still don't. How many the Big Ten get?
7, I think.
So you combine the Big Ten, SEC, and Big East, and you still just tied the SEC. Come on, man, be serious. But like you said, Lee, we'll see how they perform compared to 2011.
That's why I swear that they need to make this just a Power 5 NCAA tournament, bro.
Hey, but Lee, they got 3 other extra teams though to help them. That they should do well. 3 extra teams to 14 to 11. 3 extra teams, you should get about 4 in the Sweet 16. Honestly, you need 4.
All right. Well,
I mean, don't you think that would take away from what makes March Madness? I mean, it's the low majors, the Cinderella stories. That's what makes it the best tournament in sports.
Yeah, man, tripping. Can't do that. I'm not agreeing with that.
But they taking out, bro. They leaving teams off.
We got a couple teams in there, and hopefully they strike gold.
I didn't even hear you on that one, man. That's a brick wall.
But let me tell you what they plan on doing. They about anyway with football and basketball. They trying to go to a 2-conference tournament. Supposedly is what they're trying to do. So that you can see the lead up, given the SEC 14 teams and the Big Ten. Those are the 2 power conference that they want, and they're trying to split everything all the top teams with the money into those conferences. How many teams the Big 12 got?
Not sure.
We need the Cinderella story. Sorry.
Definitely need
They
your
about to take it out
Butlers.
soon.
Hey, you need your Butlers, your VCUs, your Loyola Chicago's.
Yeah, that's
your
not college
Georgia.
football, man. They
There's
don't want
7.
They got 7. The Big 12 got 7. That's tough.
7.
That's crazy.
Well,
But they about to take it out anyway, especially in football. It's headed in that direction.
Well,
They
football,
should.
yeah. You know,
Football
Football,
teams,
yeah.
I think those big schools are the only ones that can compete.
them lower schools in football can't compete like that. In basketball, for some reason, it's a little different. They get lucky. I ain't gonna say get lucky. They get hot, and it can happen.
It's
Football,
one game, man.
Football,
That's what I'm saying.
you're getting crushed. Ohio State playing against whatever.
So a
box-
team win 28 win. A team win 26 games on the year and can't get in, bro. It's crazy.
I agree they should be
Who
in.
they play though?
Right, but like I ain't gonna say I agree they should be in. I hear what you're saying, but it's like, yo, bro, that happens every year. That's like an all-star game in the NBA, man. People get snubbed. We about to scrap the whole thing now? No, we're not doing it.
But they about to scrap the whole thing.
Well, we're not doing it. They can't.
Why?
No more shining moment. You can't play shining moment no more, man.
Hey, George Mason was 1-3 in quad 1 wins. Tell them to move around. They going to-
Yeah.
North Carolina was 1-12.
at least they played 12 games. They played 4.
They lost 11.
Play somebody, man. You ain't even risking it.
Yo, man, get them out of here.
I'm not even listen. I'm just saying for a team to win 26 games, I just feel like they should be in. And the Atlantic 10 is not a trash conference.
It's not a great conference. It's a mid-major conference. This well, you know what time it is. That's not. You got to win your conference tournament.
I mean,
Most of-
they only got one team, probably, huh?
They only got one team.
One team. So, man, come on, man.
What man talk about, yo?
That's because y'all making my point. Is what they doing. They giving it to all the fucking power conferences. They putting all the top teams in.
Wow.
Texas shouldn't be in. Texas should not be in.
I agree with them too.
I agree with that, but I'm
Shouldn't be
saying
in.
though, George Mason is not a good. That's not a good.
Okay, I'm just.
Give me an example of somebody.
I just know George Mason won 26 games and they played in their championship game and they was conference. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure it's more teams. I don't know all the teams, all the mid-major teams. I'm pretty sure some other teams that got snubbed. George Mason just one I know off the top of my head that, yeah, you might could have threw them in. Even if you don't, yeah, they didn't have a strong out of conference. I actually
But
think
usually
the out of conference might have been weak. It could have
But
been. I don't know. I don't know who they played. I'm just saying though.
But usually conferences like the A10, you gotta win the conference tournament to get in. Like
No. The A10 a few years ago got 3 teams in.
They said a few years ago.
That's a rare case. I would love to see the average of teams that get in per year. Maybe 3,
You
2.
know that's going.
It's right. It's right.
Matt.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Back,
All you're doing is
back
making
in
my
our
point.
back in the dinosaur era.
No. It's 2 years ago. What I'm talking about. This is 2 years ago. Loyola Chicago, VCU, and Dayton. They were all in the tournament.
All right.
All I'm saying is, this, I'm just telling y'all right now. Y'all saying, all right, but they ain't got nobody. What I'm telling you is they move into taking out all the low majors, the mid majors, and they're going to focus on the power 5 conferences.
It's still, I'm saying that's going to be whack. I ain't saying it ain't going to happen. I said
They always gonna let the mid majors rock. I'm telling you, they always gonna let. They gonna get them in. The automatic bid teams are getting in. We not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. They're gonna get it at large. The automatic bids, they're gonna keep that. If you win your conference tournament, you win. You get to punch your ticket. Get the.
saying, if you
know
win
what I'm saying?
your
That's part of the game.
they're not going to let them in now? Like, come on, man.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you that they plan on going to two conference tournament.
That's going to be whack. I'm sorry.
They trying to move everybody. It's the NIL. It's because of the money. They trying to move everybody to the SEC and the Big Ten.
That's nasty. I don't like it.
Let's get into some predictions. I know we are big on predictions here. First, let's recap. How did we do with our tournament champions? How did we do?
Ooh,
I only got one. I told you we all got.
Let's start with Maine. Maine. Who were your Power 5 champions?
I had Duke.
Everybody had Duke. Hey, that's like varsity sports credit. We all got.
I had Houston. I had Arizona. They lost in the championship game, but that was me stepping on the limb. They got there though. I had Maryland. Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about Maryland, bro. That looked like Pitt.
Here you go.
Why are they full court pressing, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Hey, the same reason I watched a team in 2009 do it. Why? We don't know. We still don't know why.
It just happened.
I didn't do it a time after that. That was the only time I ever seen it happen. Ever. What are we doing?
I don't know what Maryland. Leave us out of it. I don't know what the hell Maryland was doing. Then what's the other?
Who
Big
was it?
East. Oh,
Big 12.
Big East. I had UConn, and then the Big 12 I had. Oh no, the Big 12 I had Arizona.
Yeah.
SEC.
Who you had?
I had Florida. SEC. I had Florida.
Pull the
you
tape. I
didn't.
don't remember
Pull
that.
the
I
tape.
don't
I
remember
had
that. Pull the
Florida.
tape.
Pull the
Unanimous
Hey,
Auburn.
hey,
Pull the
It
tape.
was
Nick, pull the
Auburn.
tape.
No,
He
you did not
capping.
have Florida.
It was unanimous Auburn.
That's crazy.
Pull the
Yo.
tape. I had Florida.
No, it was
Wow.
unanimous Auburn. We are gonna have to pull the tape.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Hey.
It wasn't unanimous Auburn.
You did not have Florida, man.
You didn't
Stop.
have Florida.
Who I had?
If not,
Tennessee?
you got
You
Alabama.
got Tennessee or Alabama?
I had Florida.
Pull the
Oh,
tape.
you didn't have Florida. I don't believe. No.
You
We're
have
gonna have
Florida. Yeah, Auburn.
to.
Pull the tape. I got two right.
Pull the tape, man. Clip it in there too.
We're gonna clip.
All right, so hold on. So you had Duke.
That's
got-
the only one.
I got two right because I'm taking Florida. If y'all don't give me Florida, I got one right. I know I.
You
Okay,
ain't seen no
we can clip it up. You better make it look good on the editing.
not say that.
UConn,
Yeah, that parlay he just did was awful.
Duke, Florida, UConn, Arizona, and
Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, so you're claiming you were 2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to G. What G have?
I think I
Remember
only agree.
Purdue, so don't even.
Yeah, I had Purdue. I was just that's at the crib. I was trying to show some love, but yeah, Purdue didn't get it done. ACC, Duke, that was the green for everybody. Houston, that's a green. I got that one done. SEC, I picked Alabama. They didn't get it done. Florida, I definitely didn't pick Florida. I knew that was good, but and then who else we got left?
Big East. You had Big East.
Big East, I had Creighton. I tried to go against the grain. St. John's was an easy pick. I didn't want to.
Creighton got there though.
It was
Yeah,
close.
I mean they played UConn. Of course they got there. I knew that was gonna happen. But they owed them. They owed them what? Take 2-1 against them this year?
Against UConn.
Yeah, I think so. They played them 3 times. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know they beat them once when my.
I'm not about to make this a UConn thing.
Oh my bad. I was just saying because that's the team you picked. And I told you before that was. Anyways, yeah.
It's
So
March.
I went 2 and 3.
It's March.
I went
We
two-
here now.
I went 2 and 3.
All right, and Lee. You have.
Picked Auburn. They blew it. I picked Texas Tech, I think.
Yeah.
They ain't do it. I picked Rutgers.
This dude picked Rutgers.
They got sent home.
Did y'all see that game? I ain't see that
I didn't see
game,
the
though.
game. I didn't see the
They
game.
did. game,
Blew
though.
They had the game up 2 with like 10
I was
seconds.
cold.
2 free throws. They missed both free throws, bro. Then they scored. The other team went to overtime. I think USC they played, right?
Yeah.
USC. They had the game. Ace Bailey.
You're going to clip it out. I was trying to tell you that I said it's either USC or Rutgers. You said, yo, there ain't no USC. It's Rutgers and Purdue. We ain't even talking about USC.
That's crazy, man. But them, and then I got the other 2 right. I got Duke like everybody, and I got St. John's. Well, they ain't had St. John's, but I had them. So
I should have kept St. John's. I would have had 3.
Everybody went 2 and 3.
You got one. You got one.
You got
didn't
one.
get 2.
I
You
think
got
Nick
one.
got one.
Yeah, he
But
got one.
we're gonna see.
He did not say Florida.
So who I say? Who I say? Auburn?
You said Auburn. I think it was
Yeah, I think you
unanimous
said
Auburn.
Auburn. I remember
I'm not
Auburn.
do no AI stuff and put you saying Florida.
He said Auburn.
Oh,
Gotta do
No,
that.
he said Auburn.
Go back to the last episode.
yeah, I said Auburn. I said Auburn.
He knew he only got one. He knew. Damn.
I'm the only one with one. That's
I
crazy.
take my 2.
Should have had 3. I should
Everybody, we
I
under,
was under the road with
everybody's
St.
under
John's.
50% down.
Huh?
Everyone's under 50%.
Yo,
so.
but I ain't won.
What you what?
It's March Madness.
Gee,
25%?
25%. That should be quick math, bro. That should be quick.
I had
Come
to
on.
think how many it was. I forgot
Got
how many it was.
Cohen too much, man. Brittany Fry.
It's definitely looking at that screen all day crazy sometimes. But yeah.
All right, let's continue with the predictions. So
Hold on.
There you go.
How UCLA getting the tournament? That's another team. Were they playing well like that?
They was catching wins here and there, but losing. Remember we was talking about them, but Mick Cronin.
Early. I remember early.
Yeah, they was losing. Mick Cronin was getting on the boys. He said, so what he say about him? He said something about him, right?
Soft and all that.
yeah, so
Got him soft him right into the tourney. Dang.
And then they turned it up. I guess I didn't pay no attention to them.
Sometimes
All
you
right,
got to call your team out.
It was a big win when Maryland beat them.
You said what?
Yeah, it was a big win
UCLA
when
is Big
Maryland
10?
beat them.
Yeah, Big Ten, yeah. And they got a 7 seed. But all right, go ahead, Nick.
but we all love predictions. So I have an exercise for us here. Okay. Let's say who's going to be the Cinderella story of this year's tournament, who's the sleeper team of this year's tournament, and who's going to win this year's tournament.
Okay. Who we starting with?
Let's start with the Cinderella. I want to hear these. I know, Maine, you're against the Cinderellas. You want to go to 2 power conferences.
Hold on. No. Stop.
Call him out.
No. That's not. No, I'm not with it. I'm fighting for George Mason. They telling me George Mason is shit. I'm just telling you what's happening. But Cinderella, go. Someone go. I'm not starting. Go.
Cinderella this year and this.
Go ahead. You got one?
I'll go. Nah.
For me, it's between. I'm having a hard time deciding between Colorado State and New Mexico to at least get to the Sweet 16.
Oh, this guy is
New Mexico got a guy that's pretty nice. I forgot his name. Good player. Talk about he gonna be on the draft board. I just read an article about him. Can't think of his name right now off the top of my head, but either him or the Colorado State, because they play Memphis and I watch Memphis play. They're okay. I don't know how they're gonna do in the tournament. They got some size in the front court, or Colorado State got some size in the front court, so I think they could possibly pull that upset. They would have to play Maryland. Ugh.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you see the Maryland boys.
I like New Mexico over Marquette, but then they have to play Michigan State. Cinderella is hard to find this year. Cinderella mean what? At least make it to the Sweet 16? Is that what we saying? So what's Cinderella? How many games win? Minimum 2?
That's a good ax.
Yeah. What makes it a Cinderella team? First of all, I'll probably say.
I say elite 8.
Not. Ooh.
I would say elite 8.
At least a 12 seed.
It might not be no Cinderellas this year. It might not be the glass slippers.
That be the team I was looking at. Crazy, man. New Mexico.
Who that? Which one? New Mexico? Yeah. They got a good draw. Marquette is. They ain't like that. We know they ain't like that.
Sweet. That's main team. That's the main team.
Who?
Maine.
Marquette? I don't fuck with Marquette.
Yeah, yes you were. You was champion them.
No, I just said Cam Jones is nice. I said I ain't like Marquette. I said he muddy up the game, but offensively they stink. But I like Cam Jones.
Goes my Cinderella, man.
Well, my Cinderella, you said who's yours?
New Mexico.
Oh, all right. Well, my Cinderella, I'm between 2 teams.
Oh, I got one more, man.
Go ahead.
In Georgia.
Georgia's not Cinderella.
They ain't a Cinderella.
They're not a Cinderella.
They from the big dog. They're from the big dog.
That's a sleeper.
That's my sleeper. That's my sleeper.
That's a sleeper. One of my Cinderella teams, I got 2. I don't know. Yeah, I'm taking 2. G did 2, so I'm doing 2. And I was struggling with this anyway, so I'm glad I get to take 2. But McNeese,
they get clapped the first game.
No, but
he's just trying to pick something.
What up?
Man, go ahead.
What? Have you seen McNeese? Huh?
Okay, they get 12 over 5. They happen sometimes.
What you said?
I like Clemson.
Have you seen them play?
I seen a little bit of their championship game.
Okay, well, I like McNeese. They got a good team. They finished 27-6. They got 5 players averaging double figures. Same thing, kind of like Maryland. The boy Allen Breeze, tough, averaging 18 points. Go get it. He's shooting 50 from the field, 50 from the 3. Boy can go, and they play hard. They got a good team. The coach, I can't think of his name right now, but he's pretty good. Wade.
You don't know no coach.
I like McNeese. I'm bad with coaches. I'm bad with coaches. That's one thing. I am bad with coaches, remembering people's name. Whatever. And then the other team, VCU. I rock with the A-10. They won the A-10. Good team. They defend well. Play solid together. They got a deep roster. And I don't think they would have I think they can get. That's why I was asking, like G said, I think they can get to Sweet 16. Elite 8 would be tough, but I think they can beat BYU. I think they can beat Wisconsin, or I forget who Wisconsin played. I think they could beat Wisconsin, and then after that is up in the air. So those are my 2 teams. But I like McNeese. I like McNeese a lot.
Yeah, you tapped in on McNeese State though.
Yeah,
I watched them. I watched
know
them.
what you're talking about right there. So
yo, chop that up.
I watched them last year.
Chop that up. I was already thinking, yo, that got to go out. That clip right think about time, Joe.
Shout out to your research team. They did their thing with them.
I did that. Yo, my son, he was loving it. G was like, every time. When you said 50%, 53, just like.
I went and looked it up right on. You looked it up there.
That boy watched that game. He know what's going on.
You got something right there. My sleeper team, they snuck their way in the tournament. Going Texas to the Sweet 16.
Hey, that's like LeVance picking Rutgers.
I'm rolling with Texas. They play Xavier. They play Xavier. They play Illinois. Illinois is okay. I watched the Illinois play. I watched them play Maryland twice. Maryland clapped them bad. And then they will play the winner of
Coach,
Kentucky. Kentucky is you know how Kentucky is this year. They up and down. They can SEC. They already beat them already. Texas already beat Kentucky, so I'm rolling with Texas to the Sweet 16.
Hey, quick question for sleeper. What does their ranking have to be?
so I would say
Getting
sleeper
better.
is a big school that people are sleeping on. It's still kind of a big school that in the past have been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they got to be like a 5 seed or higher.
I would say a Power 5. Maybe a Power 5 team or like a big non-Power 5 team.
Okay.
And I want Texas that just in case for reference, they're 11 seed. Just so we know.
Georgia, they're a 9 seed. Let's get it. And they play Gonzaga in the first round.
Well, y'all know who I'm taking. My sleeper. UConn.
Can they be considered a sleeper? Yeah, I guess they can be considered.
That's a sleeper. That's
I
definitely.
really just asked. I just made sure I had the right criteria.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said yeah. But I was just thinking because they defended champs. So that's why I was like.
But everybody's saying they done.
A whole new team.
Jay Wright said Oklahoma going to beat them.
I don't know what's going to happen, but they ain't winning.
I ain't feeling no SEC team but Texas. Well, actually, I'm feeling 3 SEC teams. Let me stop. Texas, Alabama, and Auburn. I'm lying. I'm feeling some teams, and they is nice. Let me not.
Yeah, Auburn playing with fire. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yo, it's crazy. They got the number 1 overall seed after all that.
Yeah, I don't know how they pulled that off. I don't understand how they pulled it.
SEC.
That's the ultimate heist. They said, Duke, we don't care.
Auburn.
You know what? You know why they did that though? Why Duke didn't get it? Because they went to the head-to-head. Auburn beat Duke, so they said, yeah.
No, Duke beat them.
Oh, they did beat them. I'm tripping.
Yes, Duke beat them.
Yeah, I don't know what they did.
Who do you think could beat Auburn? He said they playing with fire. Duke would be later on. They ain't gonna play.
But Duke got beat by
Louisville. Can Louisville beat them? Can Michigan beat them?
I don't know. You the one said it.
Michigan.
I'm just saying. Late in the season, they lost 3 of their last 4 or 5 games. Yeah. All I'm just saying, they haven't been playing well.
No, I just thought you had like a team of mine. That's
what. No. I
thought you was about to call around like you felt like they was going. That's why.
Oh no, I won't do that.
You told us you was coming with all these bold picks. Where they at?
Well, it wasn't that. It definitely wasn't that. It was my McNeese. You seen that?
That was nice.
And I threw my George Mason out there in the limb. Y'all shot my shit down real quick.
It needs to be. Yep. You talking about a whole bunch of nonsense about an A-10 team with one only played 4 quad one. Man, come on.
Yeah, why would I hear you on that? That's crazy.
Play somebody.
I thought y'all would be with me.
No, we're not with you.
I'm not with that.
At least at least back when we played, our schedule might have been soft and non-conference.
Our schedule was ass.
Yep, when y'all was there.
No, my junior year.
They didn't play nobody either.
Who did?
Point over there. My junior year, our schedule was good.
What you mean, man?
We played one game. Hold up, G.
Duke in the Garden.
One game. You played Duke. That's it.
My junior year.
Dayton is a great non-conference game.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. Washington.
All right, see, this is what I'm
saying. No. Yeah, that's why we trying to tell you.
That's a tough game.
That was a good game.
That's a
crazy
country.
Bro, hold up.
That would have been a quad one. That was a quad one win, I guarantee.
Who?
Washington was a quad one win. At Washington,
hold up. You said Dayton?
Yes, at Dayton was a
Poindexter.
Dayton.
No. Don Brockman.
That's the Atlantic 10. That's playing down. That's a mid-major school.
It's still.
You just hold
bro. Okay. That's ass.
Yourself. That's A10. You just talked about A10.
Okay, now I picked up the A10. See, no, that's
that was the one team. That's the one team.
Hey, but we talking about 15 years. Hey, we talking about 15 years ago.
Exactly.
2007.
G said that was the top.
About 20 years ago.
Y'all crazy.
G said that was the loudest besides Louisville. You remember G?
I was shook, man. I didn't want to get subbed in.
Well, G was in the game. He's on the sideline.
I didn't want to get, and I didn't want to go in the game. I was 18. I was scared.
It was crazy in there. Then we played Oklahoma State. Now, granted, they ain't have a good start to their season and all that, but they were supposed to be good.
What you mean? When you play Oklahoma, that was just sophomore year. No, that was just sophomore.
My junior year, bro. We played them.
We didn't play Oklahoma. We played them at the crib.
My sophomore year, we played them in OKC. Chris Paul and Rudy Gay came.
Oh, you talking about we played them at the crib, right?
Yeah, so slow down.
Okay, Hey, we played them 3 years in a row then? You played them 3 years in a row?
That's why you act like your schedule was way tougher. Come on, man. You crazy.
We played them in the 2K Classic.
That's why he was like, our schedule like pointing his finger like, please.
Well, G, who y'all played your senior year? Now let's go to you. Who y'all played?
I'm not
Maryland,
done. You trying to skip me? You skip me. I'm not done.
Texas.
Texas.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
we won the
Lee.
2K classic.
Tennessee.
We won the
Tennessee.
2K classic in the
We
Garden.
played
Yeah.
at Washington. They hadn't lost a game at home in how many games?
I
100.
don't remember that.
Now you're it's crazy. Yo, I think they lose a
I
home
don't know
game.
nothing. I don't know nothing. Nah, they was rolling.
Tennessee was a big game. Remember Tennessee?
Tennessee, we played Tennessee.
We're not just gonna throw. Hold up. We're not just gonna throw out any stat. So Lee, you better come with some facts. He
definitely because his stats.
You're not just throwing out any stats.
His research team has been suspect. They're not always 100% in the field. We don't know.
Look it up.
All right, what do I need to look up right now? Stat man.
You're not gonna find it.
Us beating Washington in 08. They first lost in like 100 games in non-conference at home.
It probably was a crazy stat.
Was it 2007, 2008, or 2000?
Yep, 2007, 8. Yep. Hey, but man, we played Tennessee. You heard me. Tennessee, Maryland, Texas. That's three big dogs.
Big.
That's big dogs.
Did y'all play Texas your senior year?
Yes.
Played them my junior year and senior year.
Yeah, they smacked y'all.
Christian Thompson, no, we beat them. My junior year, they got to us a little bit. They ain't smack us. They get smacked.
No, they beat us by 20.
It wasn't 20. We looked it up last time. Let's look it up. Pull the stats.
It wasn't 20. It was like
pull the stats, man.
You look that up? I'll look it up.
I'm still looking up Washington game.
Right? Nah, Washington was rolling though. Who else we played, Lee? We played somebody else too. Oh yeah, we Duke, Washington, Dayton, Oklahoma State. It's a nice schedule, man. Now, man, your senior year,
it was a
little soft.
They beat us by 16.
16?
Might as well be 20. Damian Jones
Who was killing her?
Damian Jones had 20 and 9. Avery Bradley, 10. He didn't do nothing but he strapped Ash up. I remember that. Dexter Pittman. Then Dexter Pittman only had 1 rebound?
Why you think what you think happened? What like
he only played 18 minutes. Then
they had foul trouble.
Yo, hold up. They had Jordan Hamilton off the bench?
No, he started.
You was hurt? Your foot was broken.
Okay, we won by 1.
Yeah, I didn't play.
Washington by 1.
We beat Washington by 1, right?
Yes.
How many games? That's the
Seattle. Yeah.
Cross.
What's up?
Look, what's up? Because you know it's
what's up.
11 and 10. All right.
Oh, just so you know.
11 and 10. Could have had 14.
They said it was a pro. They said it was a pro.
Make your free throws. Make your free throws.
Where'd I go from the line? I think I had a decent game at the line.
5 for 8.
I mean, I'll take it.
Hey, you only got 3 shots though. That's crazy.
You know who was on my team. You just said it. You know.
Brad took 16 shots.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
Brad was 5 for 16. Ash was 2 for 13.
Damn.
Trey was 3 for 10. And you and Nas went 3 for 3.
Sound like we should have got more touches. That's what I got out of that.
You only played 20 minutes.
He was trying to match my minutes with Pittman. He got in foul trouble.
Would you say, Lee?
You know, Nas always felt like he should get more touches.
Chase Adams played 19 minutes. Well, of course, we was going to lose.
Yeah.
Hit my girl.
Oh, I knew it was going to come out at some point.
Oh, man. So let that go, man.
Let that hurt go.
That was crazy.
Oh, man. My son said he don't blame him. Nick said he don't blame him.
Nick right led the charge.
I don't blame him.
I don't even know.
Nick knew.
I didn't know till you.
Are we gonna pick a final? Oh no. We gotta pick out who we think gonna win it, right?
Oh yeah. So okay, before we do that, let's get a little suspense. I want the Final Fours.
Final Four, yes.
That's what it's all about. Let's talk the Final Four and then who's winning the championship.
I got my Final Four. I got Auburn.
I'm writing this down. I'm the scribe.
Auburn, because they tricked it off, so now they got to do right. I got Auburn, then I got St. John's. They matching up on that side. Then I got Duke matching up with Tennessee.
Woo!
I got Duke beating Tennessee. St. John's beating Auburn. Fuck it, I'm going all the way. I'm going Patino all the way. I'm going Patino and the Johnnies all the way over Duke. Champion.
Wow.
Patino all the way back.
Okay.
Your Final Four is 1 and 2 seeds.
Another hot take.
He's mad about my.
Is that a hot take?
He said 1 and 2 seeds.
John's to win the chip? That's a hot take.
That's a hot take, Nick. Talk about it.
Hold up.
So I
Hold on, G. Hold on.
My bad.
St. John's is probably the hottest team in college.
So what? You know that's when you can lose.
They're the hottest, but it's not a hot take. I'm just saying they're the hottest team in college basketball right now. Either them or Duke. But all right, go ahead, G.
Hold up. Last thing, G. I had them winning it several weeks ago. So
you did.
That's why my take is a hot take because I've been.
It cooled down.
They late. My shit's still hot because I've been called it. Nah, it stays hot. Nah.
It's well documented that he's been rolling with them for a long time since we started this journey.
I feel Nick, you gotta be on my side. I feel like Lee and G been coming at me all day today. And I ain't got nobody back me up. I ain't nobody back me up.
I can switch.
Hey. You know how this pie go, man.
Go ahead, G.
So me and Lee was talking before you guys got on the call, the production call. And I have a similar Final Four than him, for the the viewing audience. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use a different one. So this is my other bracket. I'm going to go with.
That's why first.
So I'm gonna tell you my original one, what I had, and then what the one I'm gonna go with. The original one was basically the same thing, the same teams he had.
If it's the same teams, why are you about to say it?
Because I had a different winner. I had Auburn winning.
Keep in mind, this is gonna get clipped out. You're not gonna get any credit for this. You're not gonna get any consolation.
I had Auburn, St. John's, Duke, Tennessee, and Auburn, Duke for the remix. But I'm not going with that one. We scratch that and we go to the next one. The next one is.
You just had to throw that in there. All right, go ahead.
Next one is I got Michigan pulling the upset. I like how they played in that Big Ten championship. They showed me something. And I got them playing Maryland, a rematch in the Final Four. Then I got Alabama and Houston on the other side. Got Alabama winning, and I got Alabama, Mark Sears, Grant Nelson, hoisting the trophy. The Natty. That's my pick.
Alabama because they couldn't do it. He going back to his boy.
99% of people are going to have an SEC team winning.
Oh, for sure.
Not Lee Bender.
I mean, you got 14 teams. The probability is high that you will pick one.
Well,
what's that, 14 out of 65?
I wish G would have stayed with his first prediction because he all on my shit, man. God,
man. Dang, we just butted his. Pause.
So first team from the South region, I took Michigan. I think Michigan going in with momentum. I think they're going tough game against Auburn, but I think they're gonna pull it off. In the Elite Eight. Then I got Maryland. I'm going with the home team. I wanted to take Florida, but I gotta stick with the home team. Then I'm going Duke, just because they're the hottest team. The Midwest region, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really know. I'm just going with the easy pick, and I'm taking Houston. I wanted to do Tennessee, but I'm gonna go Houston.
Houston, the easy pick. Yeah, it's Tennessee.
I know. That's what I said. I really don't know with that conference. I mean,
you said Houston's the easy pick, which means Tennessee's not. So don't say nothing about my picks. See how you just did that?
You're right.
I know. You red-handed.
My championship game, I got Maryland and I got Duke. I'm going Duke for the win.
Duke for the win.
You'll go all the way there and abort mission.
I think Cooper Flag is as long as he's healthy.
I'm about to say he's gonna be able to play.
Yeah, as long as he's supposed to be playing. As long as he's healthy, I don't think no one's gonna beat that. But I am scared, not scared, but I think St. John's have a chance to win the tournament. That's the only outside team that I say they got a high chance. They the hottest team. I'm sorry. St. John's have been playing the best defense in the NCAA right now that I've seen.
Man. Just say you believe.
I think St. John's gonna run into a problem probably in the Sweet 16. They're not gonna be able to make a shot.
Who they gonna run into a problem?
Defense ain't gonna be able to carry. But they ain't gonna be able to carry them.
Call the team.
Somebody gonna get.
Call the team.
Call the team.
Yeah, call the team.
You saying Missouri?
Who?
Texas Tech, Drake, or UNC Wilmington? Are you sick?
He gotta be sick. I think he is.
And there ain't no way you're thinking Kansas or
Arkansas. For them teams. Yeah, you're tripping.
So what?
Backtrack. You're tripping. Take that back.
All right. Texas Tech it is.
Texas Tech it is.
Texas Tech it is.
Okay.
I was gonna say Kansas, but I said I'm gonna let them ride.
Not.
I mean, Bill Self is let's not disrespect. Let's not be disrespectful.
No,
the team might not be great, but he can coach. He might pull something out.
I don't like that team.
Got 2 natties, don't he? 2 natties.
Yeah, but that
2 or
team
3.
ain't no
You
natty.
hype up his 2 natties, but you shit on
Yeah,
Dan
that's
Hurley too.
crazy. That's crazy, man.
Huh?
Ridiculous, bro. And his back-to-back. Yo, you're crazy. You're
That's
sick.
crazy. I got him back.
I respect him more. I respect him more.
Hold on.
Respect him more.
Why do you hate UConn so much? What is it? What did UConn do to you? I just want to know what UConn did to you.
It's more Dan Hurley. It's more Dan Hurley.
Why you like that?
He rubs me the wrong way. It ain't. That's what it is.
Yeah, I never thought about that, man. Damn. It's like I something against you. I didn't even put that together. Oh, man. That's personal.
Yeah, I don't rock with him.
Oh, man. That's
All right,
Get
so
out my mission.
there's college basketball players. There's college basketball players who played on good teams. There's college basketball players who've experienced the NCAA tournament. But then there was that elite class. College basketball players that have been number 1 seeds, expected to win it all on everybody's bracket in America. There's some people on this podcast who've been number 1 seeds twice. Talk to the audience about what it feels like. You know, we've got the weight of the world on your shoulders going into the NCAA tournament, expected to win it all. Like what goes through your mind as a player on a team like that?
Go ahead, 2-time.
Well, you know, when you get selected number 1, it's a big thing. You know, like you said, only 4 teams a year get selected number 1. The first time that I was selected on the team that was selected number 1, we had lost in the tournament, in the conference tournament to West Virginia. It was a game that we didn't play well, but we had a great regular season, beating top 5 team twice. So that was kind of like what led us and having to just winning. I can't remember what our record was. I think we only lost 3 games going into the NCAA tournament or something of that nature. Yeah, we're just excited. We're just happy, you know, doing something the first time in school history. You know, it was exciting for us. We were hyped. You can see the video. You probably can clip that. And it was just good, just having that chance to be. Everybody's looking at you to win it. I think Obama had picked us to win it, or me in the Final Four that year, 2009.
Yeah, what year though? Because I know you was 2 times. I don't want to interrupt you.
2009, your senior year, B dog.
All right, that's when Obama. I was gonna mention that. Yeah, it's a little different.
And then you know, 2 years later, you know, for some reason, another number 1 seed came the way. You know, I was a senior. I was sitting in the front row. You could definitely clip that.
Right next to you, G.
Definitely
I was right next to you.
Definitely
Right next to you.
that one. Number 1 seed. We got a good decent draw. Had a kind of tough draw. You know, our side was a little treacherous, but it was exciting though, getting that 1 seed and being able to, you know, get that chance to go to win the championship. You know, we thought we had a chance. It's just great to be able to we was able to play in DC, not too far away from where we was at. So it was just a great experience to be able to be a 1 seed in the tournament.
For me, just it was another goal and another record we broke at the school. Obviously, that's my senior year. It was a great year throughout the year. First time we was ranked number 1 in the country. First time we beat a number 1 team in the country. And then obviously going into the tournament to be a number 1 seed. It was like the perfect setup for us to, you know, go into the tournament and handle our business. Like Gary said, to make it even more special. At the time, having Obama as our president, you know, they used to go to the White House and let the president do his bracket and pick his Final Four team. And to hear him pick us to go to the Final Four and mention my name as well as my other 2 teammates' names, Sam Young and DeJuan Blair, like that was special at the time. It's like, yo, the president think we could win. Like, it just made us believe even more. We knew everybody was picking us. There was a couple other analysts that picked us as well. It just unfortunately we lost on a buzzer beater. But other than that, the experience was great. Once again, it's something that Gary and them, like you said, 2 years later, they were able to do again. Because now I can't say we're the only team to be a 1 seed. But it's great. It's just it's something that everybody now and the generations after us should be something they aiming for. I mean, when you come to college, your goal should be high, and that should be one of the checklists when you go into the tournament. If you have a great regular season, you want to be a number 1 seed. They say the path should be easier. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed in the tournament, but being a number 1 seed is a special feeling. It was great, like Gary was saying.
Yeah,
Man, you was a 1 seed?
I ain't got nothing. That's good. That was good, guys. That was good.
Very special, you know, being on that club level at the, you know, the PITT, you know, all the cameras waiting, watching you, you know, fresh dress done. No, I don't know if that was done.
Good time.
Feeling good.
My excitement from the tournament, I can't talk about. So
you said what?
My excitement from the tournament, I can't talk about. So yeah, whatever.
Well, we weren't.
This guy's crazy, bro.
Hey, we weren't always 1 seeds. I think Junior year, well, we were a 3 seed.
Yeah. Hey, it's still not. You know.
Do you still expect to win it all though when you're not the 1 seed? Do you guys feel like we had a chance to win it even when we weren't 1 seed?
I thought we could.
My junior year, I thought we could win. My junior year, we won the Big East Conference tournament, winning 4 games and 4 nights against Irish. I think 3 of the opponents was ranked. That's when the Big East was obviously one of the best conferences. We felt like the best conference. We go into the tournament, obviously we hot. We win our first game, and then our second round matchup was with Michigan State, who was a physical team. Obviously, we kind of mirrored each other, and they just outplayed us that day. But I felt like that year, we was a dark horse. I thought we had a pretty good chance. Obviously, we lost Mike Cook too for the year. That was the year I got hurt as well. I felt at that time we was playing our best basketball, like everybody say you want to be doing in March. It's just Michigan State played better than us that day.
I was about to say, my junior year, we played Oakland in the first round. There was the 14 was a 3, put belt to ass, real quick, got them up out of there. And then we ran into Xavier. They was it kind of like you said, they mirrored us. They was a physical team, had bigs, had a big time scorer that hit us for 30. Jordan Crawford was giving our guards everything they wanted, everything they couldn't handle. It was a 30 piece. I think we ended up losing by 3. It was a tough game.
What was his assignment?
Excuse me?
Hey, Nick, what have we learned on this podcast? Somebody never takes accountability for the scoring guards on the other team.
Let's talk about the Oakland Big, though. That Oakland Big was doing some pro.
Hold on.
Round by round. Side now. We ain't just going to pick on Maine.
Hey, let's go, Nick. But before we do that, though, I did have Crawford, but we were switching 1 through 4. We did a lot of switching.
Respect.
We did a lot of switching. We can stick that up. He gave me some tough buckets, though, but it wasn't on me.
Respect. I could live with that. Like I told you, I said when we played against Keith Benson, he made some good moves, but when it was my assignment, he was under 50% shooting when I was guarding. I promise you.
Yo, clip
and
it
I
up.
blame Gilfile lost to Xavier because he was scared. He was killing. He ain't gonna get the prop.
Yeah. After the game, Gil was talking about he going to the league.
Gil talking about he going to the league.
He didn't care. He didn't care. It was like I was like, dang, man, it's over for. I was thinking this in my head. I was like, dang, it's over for Maine, man.
Mohawk, right? Did they have Mohawk?
Hold up. Let's talk about that Mohawk, bro. We was going where we played at Milwaukee, right? We was in Milwaukee.
No, we played in. Was it Milwaukee?
We was in Milwaukee. We
lost by 3.
I didn't know
we lost by 3. Yeah, we lost by 3.
It felt like we got smacked.
Was it really in Milwaukee?
Yeah, we was in Milwaukee.
Dang, I didn't even know.
We were in Milwaukee. I would never forget. That was great. It was right around St. Patty's Day.
Yo, listen.
I was in the streets.
We Hove was on the Blueprint 3 tour, and they came to Pittsburgh, and it was either go get a haircut or go to the concert. I can't miss Hove.
Me and you went there. It was
me, you, Brad.
Yeah, we went to that joint.
Me, you, Brad, and I think
it was Hove, Jeezy, and Trey Songz.
Trey Songz, yeah. Me, you, Brad. I think Gil went. No, Gil ain't go. Shane, he couldn't get out the house. Me, you, Brad. Me, you, Brad, and somebody else. I can't remember who else. Oh, Trey. Trey went with us. Trey. It was me, you, Brad, and Trey.
Treated like a vacation.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, they was just better than us.
I think we took it for granted. We got a little too cocky.
Yeah, because we smacked Oakland bad, so we was like, yeah, we about to get up out. We about to straight to the 16. Yeah, wrong.
And we thought, I remember, I didn't think Xavier was going to be. I think they beat Minnesota. I didn't think they was going to win that game. I thought we was going to play Minnesota. We had an easy draw there. We had an easy draw.
No, we did though, because who would have played Kansas State next? That would have been a tough one.
Or pulling.
3-16. That would have been a good matchup for you though. It'd have been some fun.
You'd have clamped them.
I hate that Dixon was switching 1 to 4. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was
that game, yeah.
Man, I mean, you got to clip it up, man, because he's gonna keep talking about.
I was gonna say my senior year, going into the Butler game, I knew it was gonna be a very tough game. We got the draw.
How was the problem?
I mean, I've been playing against him my whole life. He won majority of the matchups. I might have played well or better. He still won. So it was tough. That wasn't the reason though. The reason I just knew how they played. The reason how they played, they spread the court open. They tried to draw me away from the basket. So they was getting a lot of stuff that they wanted to get. And, had Matt Howard could shoot, had to be on him. So open up some lane. And I mean, we was right there though. Shelvin Mack had a great game. That was the kind of the reason in the first half they got up. I think they got up like 16 early, just like a quick run. And we ended up fighting back, getting the lead, and then Go
ahead and say Gil shouldn't be running his mouth on the free throw line. Go ahead and say it. You said it every day.
I was confident in Gil to make the free throws. I was trying not to. I was trying to look at him, trying not to talk to him. I just went. I showed the free throws. When he made the first one, I ain't gonna lie to you. When he made the first one, I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
this
know,
one.
and then just basketball plays happen, and we end up losing the game.
Hey, what player? Let's get out of that because what player do y'all think gonna dominate this tournament? Give me one player who y'all think could dominate the tournament.
I would go with. I'm not gonna go with the obvious. Two guys that I could go with would be Broom, Cooper Flag.
Let's lead them two out.
They're first team All Americans. I could go with. Go ahead. You go first. Let me. I got dude name.
I mean, you said what?
I got to get this dude name. The guy on. Let me tell you.
Well, I'm sticking in my home state.
I knew you was, so that's why I just want to get somebody else.
Well, I'm not gonna say Derek Queen, even though I think Derek Queen is gonna have a great tournament. I think Jacoby Gillespie is gonna make a name for himself in this tournament. You know, he's averaging 15, 5. He's been playing a lot better towards the end of the year. He's a 6'1" point guard. I think he will shine in this tournament and make a name for himself for the NBA draft. But he's averaging 15 and 5, shooting 40, 42 from the 3, 49 from the field. I think the numbers gonna go up. I think he'll make a name for himself this tournament. Put himself on the map.
So you saying like a breakout player, or are you saying a guy that's already established, or you just saying anybody?
He could be established, or he's someone that's not getting a lot of recognition.
Okay,
and that's going to make a name for himself.
I was gonna go with, for me, Michigan, Trey Donaldson. I like his game. He played well in the championship. Good guard, gets to the basket, good shooter from 3. He led them boys in the game against Maryland, and he looked good. Helped them win the Big Ten championship. So I'm looking for him to have a good tournament. And I picked him because I wanted to switch my Final Four up, and I picked him to make it to the fourth. Hope he can do his thing.
Oh, he's from Florida. I'm a Florida boy.
I got Kadari Richard from St. John's.
I know it.
I'm St. John's out. Yeah, that's what's going on. He ain't no first team All American. Don't act like it's going down. He could get you a triple double.
That's the number 1, right?
Yeah.
Richmond.
Yeah, I like him.
They was comparing him to Lou Dort.
I like his game.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Said his body size, the way he can guard, rebound.
Him and the kid Femi that we had a couple years ago that Cape recruited. They went to high school together.
Where's Femi at now?
He at Minnesota. Minnesota made the tournament?
No,
right? Mm-hmm. I think he done. I think it was his senior year, but that's why I felt like I mean, obviously we ain't get Kadari, but I was like, yo, he could play too. And it took Kadari a little bit. It ain't happened at Syracuse, and then at Seton Hall he started to play, but obviously you see this is what I thought he could be, as well as Femi at Pitt. So
you want Kadari to go to Pitt?
Huh?
You wanted him to go to Pitt?
I wouldn't say I wanted him to go to Pitt. I just was excited when I knew we got Femi. I knew he was from Pitt, so they're from New York. They're from Brooklyn, both of them. He's from Brooklyn as well, Kadari. I knew he was going somewhere else already, but they was coming out of prep school because they ain't go straight from high school. And I was like, I wonder what Femi, when I seen we had him, I'm like, not even thinking of it, like he's committed. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's still. Like, I done played against him out, in the street parks or whatever, but I thought he was going to be, like I said, a really good player. He also had, unfortunately, that crazy car accident, though, before his freshman year. So I don't know if I always felt like that could have, teared them a little bit. He never, what I mean? Once again, my point of making that is that now we see years later, I thought both of them were really good. Kadari, as you can see, he's part of the main reason St. John's is where they at this year. Sometimes hit or miss, man.
UCF not in the tournament, is they? No.
Nah.
They was stinky.
Next year, them boys should get burned. Mikey and Dior, they should be getting more minutes next year. So
hopefully they stay.
Nah, they should be, because the guys were seniors that was there. I mean, that's the only thing I think that was in the way.
Never know with NIL.
You're right.
That transfer portal is crazy.
I just can't see who gonna go. Once again, who gonna go after them if they ain't really play it? And after everything they both been in, this school gave y'all the opportunity. Man. Stay down, man. Them guys leaving, the seniors, turn it up next year. That's it.
They make the tournament next year? You got them making the tournament?
No, I'm looking at them. I'm excited, man. I'm a fan of Dior, so they're gonna play real minutes next year. They was playing, both of them, 7 to 14, maybe 7, 8 minutes. They was not, spotty. Once again, they were playing behind seniors, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring to the table.
Are they both going to be, what are they going to be, juniors?
Sophomores.
So none of the year at Pitt didn't count?
Nah. Yeah, man. And they got that year under their belt this year, so it's like, come on. Let's go. Y'all supposed
He got, 3 years in college?
Let's go. It's supposed to be go time. Mikey, too. Like, You got a lot of naysayers. You got an interview with the Pivot. I like how you talk. That's my first time really. I don't know if y'all saw that interview. That was a good interview. Mikey Williams on the Pivot.
I seen it with Angel.
Who? Oh, he was on what? Angel Bargat?
Angel Reese, yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't checked that one out, but I'm like, all right. My first time really hearing him talk. I'm looking forward to it.
Every episode, we got to talk a little bit of Pitt. So Pitt, for the second year in a row, declined postseason play. Talk to me a little bit about what you think about that decision. I know it's a different era now, name, image, and likeness, transfer portal. It's a whole different era than what we're used to. But what do you think about them for the second year in a row declining postseason play?
Yeah, focus. Go get some players.
I don't agree with it.
I agree.
They should have went and go play. Go get some wins. Go get some. Keep building that culture, that winning culture. Keep doing that. Some of the players might stay. Some of the players might leave. So what? Just win. They could have got. I don't know if they would have got the invitation to the Crown tournament. They wouldn't have.
You'd have been what's the Crown? CBI?
No, Crown is the one for $300K.
It's a new one in Vegas.
The one for some bread, some money tournament. With some bread.
Which I like. That's cool. I wish we had that.
They would have been.
Why not?
They would have been in CBI.
I'm saying though, if they we don't know what they would have got invited to. They declined before it came out.
They got a new joint for the $300K. Oh, you got to
it's called the Crown Tournament. So they got teams in there. Go to the Crown, get some bread.
Kind of like
everybody,
it's like a little.
Everybody can use some extra bread.
I'm going to the Crown.
What?
Go get some players.
I agree with Maine. This time we got to go get some hard-nosed players. Or we got to get guys that's just ready to excel in their roles. I know everybody think they superstars, and I get it, man. We was the same way. We from high school. We dominated. That's the reason we got our scholarships, so on and so forth. But when you get to college, just like they say, the higher you go up after that, it's just as levels, man. You're going to have your two, maximum most likely, maybe three guys that's who the offense and that's who the team is. That's what it's surrounded around.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the guys, you gotta be an MVP in your role, period. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, just as an example, I come from New York. I'm a player of the year. I come to Pittsburgh. I'm coming off the bench. I'm getting spotty minutes. So I realized, this is how I'm going to play. The extra pass. They was in love with making things I did naturally, but it's like, I got to turn down this step back being contested, kick it to Ronald, who might not shoot it. He going to kick it to Tone, who wide open. He make it, but they cheering me on. Like, you know what I mean? You got to be patient, man. Like, a lot of kids ain't ready to do that, bro. So I
agree with you. That's part of the game. Like adjusting once you get to college, like I'm playing with guys that get buckets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you read the stats of that game. They shot 16, 15, 13, but able to get out there and find my way no matter what to help the team out. It's me getting 15 rebounds, only getting 2, but we won. I did my job. Or if I'm getting a double, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody come from in high school. You the man. You got to take all the shots. I was dropping 40s. That happened,
You didn't get 40.
I just want to say that Coach O pulled up and he see me dropping 40. So I know you remember that when I told you. Coach O pulled up and see me drop 40. So I just want to make sure y'all know that happened.
Hey,
that used to
happen. But also,
who was guarding?
Hey, also, as a coach, you can't be scared to tell people what their role's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like when Dixon came down to Florida, he was like, "Hey, we got LeVance Fields, we got DeJuan Blair, we got Sam Young, we lost Ronald Ramon and Keith Benjamin. We looking for somebody that can defend. If you can defend and make shots, you can get on the court. You ain't about to come in here and be the star." And I was an All-American in JUCO. So as a coach, you cannot be scared to let people know what they're
haven't heard.
Ooh, good points, everybody. Good job.
I like it. Right. I like it.
Yeah.
I got one thing though. This is kind of off subject, but this one's subject NCAA tournament. I was gonna say, who y'all think winning the women's tournament?
Ooh, I ain't see the brackets, but in women's for sure.
The one seeds are UCLA, USC, South Carolina, and Texas.
Yeah, I wish we would have pulled the bracket. I mean, I rock with UConn too. I know they ain't in 1 seed, but
they're like a 2. Yep, they're a 2.
I'm rocking with Baby Kobe.
You got USC.
Baby Cole.
That got to be Juju.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would rock with Juju too.
I'm rocking with
USC.
I'm rocking with Big LB. Big Lauren Bet 6'7", get buckets, double.
Who that? South
UCLA.
Carolina?
UCLA.
I knew he was gonna go with them. I knew
UCLA.
it.
It's tough.
You got South. It's a lot of them. I don't know.
South Carolina good though. They was mad they didn't get the overall number 1 because they got like back to the quad one thing, they got like 11 quad one wins.
Who didn't get
And
it?
US overall number one.
the overall number one is UCLA.
Well,
And
South
Devon
Carolina had
Haley
the
was mad
toughest
about it.
schedule.
He
They
was
had the
upset.
toughest strength of schedule.
I ain't.
South
I ain't.
Carolina,
Oh my bad.
South Carolina had the toughest strength of schedule, so that's what Don Staley was upset about.
I didn't watch that much this year. I caught like probably 2 games. I usually watch more women's games, and I ain't going front, but I was watching.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same for me. I end up watching more men's game this year than I've watched
Yeah.
in the past. I usually watch a lot of women's too.
My wife be tapped in. She like a huge South Carolina fan. She watch every
Oh,
game.
what?
She loved Don Staley. So, yeah, she be tapped in with them. So, I'll be seeing the game. She was mad they didn't get the number one overall. I told her they wouldn't, though. I told her UCLA was going to get it because UCLA beat them in the head-to-head. And they won their conference tournament and beat USC. So, I was like, yeah, they probably going to give it to UCLA. And they never got it before. And South Carolina got it 3 years in a row. So, I was like, yeah, they probably going to. You know how that be. They want to switch it up.
Well, that concludes another episode of the PITT Legends podcast, March Madness edition. Be sure to tune in next week as we dissect some of these predictions. We'll see how long they stand, how long they last. Gary McGee, Jermaine Dixon, LeVance Fields, thanks for joining us. I'll see you again next week. Be sure to link and subscribe. Spread the word. There's no better place to get your college basketball knowledge and conversation. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace. That was good.